Welcome to PolandTrade.info. This is a production website with information about international trade with Poland. By May 15th, the next release will be out, which will turn this into the world's largest directory of information about trade with Poland. It will have over 1,300 pages, which will include over 900 Polish exporting companies organized by industrial sector. What's motivating this work? Well, in February 2017, the Polish Agency for Foreign Investment, PIZ, changed their name from PIZ to PAH, and more importantly, they changed their direction from bringing foreign investment into Poland to helping Polish companies sell abroad. They're investing 36 million zlotys, opening 70 offices around the world and hiring 140 people to help your company sell to the rest of the world. Those 140 people are going to be exhibiting at innumerable conferences around the world and talking to, I don't know, 5 or 10 foreign customers every day. The problem is that these 140 people do not know what products and services you're offering. They're too busy to spend all day searching for them on the web. And really, there's just too much stuff being exported from Poland. Here is from the Global Trade Atlas, a chart of Polish exports by industrial category. Really too much information in there for anyone person to comprehend. Here you can zoom in. It's on the left is organized as a hierarchy, and on the right you can zoom in. And of course, that doesn't even get down to the individual companies in each category. What's the solution to this? Well, we need a hierarchy to manage all this information so that people can find what they need very easily. Let's take a look at this production software. Take a look at the demo. Here we have the top level of the hierarchy. We're going to zoom in by industry. Within industry, we're going to zoom in on the Polish software industry. And within the Polish software industry, we're going to take a look at generic outsourcing companies. There are 28 of them here. And we can further go into one of those companies. Well, let's take Mikado. They organize you can see their apps, and you can see about the conference that they organize. So there's huge amounts of information here about all of these companies. Let's now return to the main presentation. Here's the slideshow. Next slide. There's also Twitter integration. It's not just the web that has lots of noise. Twitter has even more noise, and so part of what I do is I curate tweets. So on Monday, May 8th is a conference about Poland-Israeli trade, and as part of that process, I'm live tweeting and creating a curated list of other people's tweets about trade with Poland and Israel. So you can go to my website and you can find that link. The other problem is Poland's not a brand name. The world just does not know what a great country Poland is, what wonderful products and services we have, and that's because nobody is advertising it. Until recently, the government was not pushing Polish exports, and there are some major companies like LiveChat, international brand names, but if you go to their website, it has a New York address. Their English language website does not say that it's a Polish company. You have to go to their Polish language website. You have to know to go to their Polish language website to find out that actually their main office is in Warsaw. Who are the users of this information? Well, first of all, PIH. They are opening 70 offices and hiring 140 employees around the world. And each of those employees will be talking to, I don't know, 5 or 10 people every day, all of whom would like to know about Polish companies and services organized by industrial sector. The other group that needs to use this website are the chambers of commerce. There are about 150 chambers of commerce in Poland. Some of them are part of the National Izba, some are not. Most are. They represent the voivodeships, they represent the towns, and there are also ones that represent specific industries. Then there are international chambers of commerce. In Poland, I believe that there are 18 international chambers of commerce. In the US, I know there are 6 Polish-American chambers of commerce, so I estimate there must be about 100 international Polish chambers of commerce outside of Poland. How big is the export market? Well, in 2015, Poland exported $187 billion worth of goods. If we can increase the exports by 1% at a 19% tax rate, that is $200 million in income. I hope that PH will have a little money to invest in this project. And that's the numbers that are measured there are probably the numbers that go through the official trade channels, through the customs offices. That's what they track. There's also goods and services. So there's also services in addition to the goods that are tracked in the customs offices. So historically, people would just outsource anywhere. Now companies increasingly like to nearshore. In fact, Poland's five largest trading partners are in Europe, and often they prefer to outsource to Poland. So in order to do that, they need to find the Polish company that has the goods and services that they want to buy, and that's why this directory will help. I invite you to test drive it. It's a production application. The servers are written in Python. The clients are in Java. The data is downloaded as JSON to the client, so it's very fast. Many ask if it's a native application. It's running behind scalable Nginx caching servers, so it can handle as much traffic as it needs to, and those are running on scalable Linode hardware servers. I invite you to add your company. These people want to know about your products and services. It's free to add your company. Please link to your products, services, and any good review articles or blogs, other useful information about your company. What's the traction? Well, this part of the website is quite new. The Python branch is much older. People really love this Python directory. It matches how the Python developers see the world. Their users are literally upset that I'm more focused on Poland trade than on the Python material. I go to all the local Python meetups. I know lots of Python developers. If you're looking for Python developers, please let me know. I also attend the iOS meetups if you're looking for iOS developers here in Poland. Who are the competitors? Well, Yahoo Directory, if you're old, you'll remember before Google search, there was Yahoo Directory. Sadly, they've gone bankrupt. Zeef.com does something similar, but they only do a 4-level hierarchy. Well, you simply cannot manage the complexity of the Polish economy on a 4-level hierarchy. Sorry. GLX can't even get their software to run. Zeef spent 2.7 million euros of venture capital. GLX has spent millions of dollars just on software development. I have literally no idea how these companies spend so much money on software. It boggles my mind. It's beyond belief for me. How did I do this whole website so cheaply? Well, I'm using Python and ZODB. What is ZODB? Well, it's an object-oriented database. I'm amazed more people don't know about ZODB. It's wonderful software. I encourage you to use it. It'll bring your software development costs down dramatically. What does the future hold? Well, there's increasing noise on the web. You go to a marketing conference, they're all just basically trying to generate as much noise as they can. Polish exports are going to continue to grow, so clearly this kind of directory of Polish exporting product services companies most needed. The software is getting quite mature, much more stable. Software development costs are dropping. Software development speed is increasing. I'm now focused on marketing. The market access is increasing. I have 3 years of funding in the bank, unlimited numbers of Python customers, even more iOS customers are out there. But what I really want to do is I would love to talk to somebody in the Polish government. So if you're from the Polish government, please tweet me or email me or call me. Here's my contact information. If you go to polandtrade.info, just click on the contact link and you'll see how to connect with me. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your time, taking the time to listen to this whole presentation.